Shaina pays rupees 15,000 as per rent for 3 months. How much does she has to pay for a whole year in the rent per month remains same. Here Shaina is a girl. She pays 15,000 rupees for 3 months. So here she pays 15,000 rupees for 3 months. Now we have to find out how much amount she will pay for the 1 year. So first we have to write down what they are given. Here the given is rent for 3 months. Rent for 3 months. What is the rent for 3 months? That is they are given rupees 15,000. Okay, and we can find out it is the based on the unitary method. First we have to find out for the 1 month, or else we can also find out directly what is the amount she has to pay for the 12 months. Okay, yes, here I will do directly. So what is the rent for 1 year? Rent for 1 year. So 1 year there are 12 months. We know that 1 year is equals to 12 months. Rent for 1 year is equals to, so what is the rent for 3 months? That is 15,000 divided by for the 3 months, and we want to find out for the 1 year, that is 12 months. Multiply by 12. Now we have to cancel it. So here 3 1 ja 3 4 ja 12. Okay, so which is equals to, now multiply here 4 15 ja 60, comma. So here I have to multiply the 3 zeros, then I will add cost. So the total amount she has to pay for 1 year is equals to, that is 60,000 rupees. Okay, therefore write down rent for 1 year is equals to, rent for 1 year is equals to how much? That is rupees 60,000. Else you may also find out what is the rent for 1 month. So rent for 1 month means that is 15,000 divided by 3. We will get 5,000, and the rent for 1 year is equals to 5,000 into 12. 12 5s are 60. Again you will get the same answer. Okay, so you will do by finding out for the 1 month of the rent, and also we can find out directly one rent for 1 year. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Then let's go to the 7th question. What is the 7th question here? Yes, cost of 4 dozen bananas is 180 rupees. How many bananas can be purchased for rupees 90? Yes, here they are given cost of 4 dozen banana. We know that 1 dozen banana is equals to 12 banana, right? So 1 dozen is equals to 12. So here they are given the cost of the 4 dozen bananas. 4 dozen bananas means that is 48 bananas. And here there is a 90 rupees. So for 90 rupees, how many bananas can be purchased? So here we want to find out number of bananas can be purchased for the 90 rupees. Okay, so first write down what they are given. So what they are given, 1 ja 2, 2 ja 4 and 2 4 ja 8. So here 24 1 ja 24. So 24 means it is 2 times of 12. So we can say that it is the 2 dozen bananas. It is the 2 dozen bananas. So therefore we can write down, we can purchase 2 dozen banana in 90 rupees. Write down here. Therefore in 90 rupees, in 9 rupees 90, we can purchase 2 dozen bananas. In bracket write down 24. It's clear? Yes. Then let's go to the 8th question. And the 8th question is, the weight of 72 books is 9 kg. What is the weight of 40 such books? So here they are given the weight of 70 books is 9 kg and we have to find out the weight of 40 such books, means with the same books. Okay, so how can we find out that? Let's see here what is given, that is they are given weight of 70 books. Sorry, 72 books. Write down here weight of 72 books is equal to, that is 9 kg, and we have to find out. So what is the weight of 40 such books? Write down weight of, and you can also find out what is the weight of one book also. So we can find out directly in easy way. Let's do it here. So weight of 40 such books is equals to, it's right here. So 9 divided by 72 into 40 such books. Okay? Yes. Now divide here. 9 1 ja 9, 9 8 ja 72. Okay? Then again it will divide 8 1 ja 8 and 8 5 ja 40. So which is equals to what we get? 5 1 ja 5. That is 5 kg. What is the weight of 40 such books? Weight of 40 such books is 5 kilograms. Okay? Then write down therefore weight of 40 books is equals to, that is 5 kg. Is clear? Yes. Then let's go to the 9th question. So 9th question is given here. A truck requires 108 liters of diesel for covering a distance of 594 km. How much diesel will be required by the truck to cover a distance of 1650 km? Yes, here there is one of the truck. It requires 108 liters of diesel to cover the distance 594 km. So here to travel the, means to cover the distance 1650 km, how much petrol, diesel is required? We have to find out that. Let's see here first what they are given, just write down that. So here they are given, first we have to write down distance traveled in 108 liters of diesel. Okay, write down the first sentence. Distance traveled in 108 liters of diesel is equals to 594 kilometer. Okay, so next sentence we can write down here, number of liters of diesel required to cover the distance 1650 kilometer. Then write here number of diesel required to cover the distance diesel required to cover the distance, that is 1650 kilometer is equals to, we don't know that, just we have to divide here. Here they are given the kilometer, we have to find out the liters. So we divided the, so 108 divided by 594. Write down here 108 divided by 594 and into what is the required distance to cover, that is 1650 into 1650. Okay, so now first first divide this by 3 tables. Okay, so now I will divide here. 3 3 ja 9, so remaining 1 and it will become 18. 3 6 ja 18. Okay, then next here 3 1 ja 3, remaining 2 here, it will become 29. Then divide here, so 2 how much are 29, so it is near to 27. 2 9 ja, so 3 9 ja 27, so remaining 24. 3 how much are 24, 3 8 ja 24. Okay, then next again 36 and 198, it is divided by the number how much, that is 9. Okay, then now divide by 9 here. 9 4 ja 36 and here 9 2 ja 18 and again remaining 1, so 9 2 ja 18. So 4 and 22 get cancelled by the two number. So 2 2 ja 4 and 2 1 ja 2 1 ja means 2 11 ja 22. So here 2 and 11 cannot be get cancelled, then divide by 11. So here 11 1 ja and again 11 1 ja. So remaining here 5, it will become 55. Then 11 5 ja 55. Then here there is a 0. 11 0 ja 0. Okay. Now multiply here 1 2 into 150. 2 into 150 is equals to 300. So 300 liters of diesel is required to cover the distance 1650 kilometer. Okay. Then write down here therefore. So 300 liter of diesel is required to cover the distance 1650 kilometer. It's clear? Yes. Then let's go to the 10th question. Yes, the 10th question is, Raju purchases 10 pens for 150 rupees and Manish buys 7 pens for 84 rupees. So can you say who got the pens cheaper? Yes, here there are the two friends, they purchases pens for different amount. That is, the Raju purchases 10 pens for the 150 rupees and the Manish buys the 7 pens for 84 rupees. So now we have to compare these two members, the cost of pens, and we have to say who got the pens cheaper. Okay, so first we have to write down what they are given. So here they are given Raju purchases 10 pens for 150 rupees. Write down here Raju purchases 10 pens for rupees 150. So cost of 10 pens is equals to 150. Then what is the cost of 1 pen? Yes, find out here. Cost of 1 pen is equals to 150 divided by 10. So here 10 get cancelled. The remaining is 15 divided by 1. That means rupees 15 rupees. Okay. Then next, Manish purchases. Manish buys 7 pens for rupees 84. Manish buys 7 pens So 6 ones are 6 sevens are 42. So he scored 7 runs per over, and here Anup scores 7 ones are 7 nines are. So here Anup scores 9 runs per over. And can you tell me who scored more runs? Yes, obviously that is the Anup scored more runs. Therefore write down here Anup scores more runs than Anish. That's it. Is it clear? Yes. Up to here we have completed the lesson ratio and proportion. Yes. Once we recall what we have learned in this lesson. So we have learned in this lesson the first one is what is ratio. So what do you mean by the ratio? Ratio means the comparison of two quantities of the same kind, right? And also we have know that what is the symbol of the ratio, that is the two dots. It can be written as is to. And also we have learned proportion. What is the proportion? If the two equivalent ratios are said to be proportion, right? And its symbol is four dots. It can be written as is as to. So after that we have learned the unitary method. What is the unitary method? So first we have to find out the value of 1 unit, and after we have to find out the value of required number of units. This method is called as the unitary method. So we